loves. If you can figure out by the title, this is a bit of a long overdue video. It is a chronic illness update, and as you can see, I am filming with my phone instead of my camera. I kind of wanted this to be a little less formal, so to speak, because it's going to be a little babbly and whatnot, but if you've not seen the first video and you have no idea what's going on, it's in the description. But the basicness of the gist of it is my digestive system, back, and kidneys are collectively fucked. But if you have seen the video, this is just expanding upon more things that I have found that are up with me or wrong with me, or naming issues that neither me nor my doctor knew what they were, and talking about other issues I've had, as well as flare-ups and the fact that I've been sick lately and why I've been so absent. So let's get started. First of all, in my previous video last year, I mentioned that I had an unknown stomach issue. That is now known. Along with the duodenitis, which is which is an inflammation of the duodenum, which is the little tubey part that connects the stomach to the small intestine. It is inflamed and upset. But along with that, I have IBS that went into my stomach, and something that acts like an ulcer but is not one. Basically, I'm just a ball of acid and unhappiness. But answer is rainbow. And it's also a big reason why I am really nauseous all the time, pretty much, is a combination of the excess acid and the IBS that went into my stomach. So, earlier this general-ish year, April, I believe it started, I had an epilepsy scare. I was having convulsions that mimic seizures, and I actually still have them. But it was proven to not be epilepsy through thorough testing. I just have nerve damage in my spine. All of my note. I do relatively know somewhat what triggers them now that epilepsy has been ruled out and all that jazz, but it's mainly if I get a really bad surge of pain starting in my back, because that is where the nerve damage is. Or if I am in a sudden temperature flux, generally from like kind of toasty to cold, or a sudden like very dramatic pressure change, that can also mess with it. But yeah, that's not fun. I have for the most part sort of gauged how to deal with it, and I no longer thankfully fall because I can sort of feel when it's going to happen, so I can either hold on to something or just sit and make sure I am safe. So that is a good thing. Speaking of falling, unfortunately, thanks to all the chaos and nonsense that has added on to my existing problems, I have also been having mobility issues and have been needing to walk with aids every now and then. I, for the most part, am good. I do still have my bad days, and I sometimes just kind of become a blob, but I am trying. And both my friends and family, the lovely humans that I do my photo work with, have been very understanding and very awesome. And very helpful when I do become a blob but try to do things. Because the unfortunate part of adulting and trying to do stuff is sometimes you kind of have to be a blob and do things. It is unfortunate. I also apologize that I'm your local ghoul and very dead right now, but y'all have seen me with a bare face, so. Another unfortunate thing, which is a big part of why I don't really have that much energy to do too much, including film videos or even like sit and play WoW, is thanks to a very large continuous flare-up, I have lost 20 pounds. I was completely weight restored from the last time last year where I lost all the weight, and then I just, it was pretty bad. I went from, I'm gonna have some pictures. This was taken in February, to this. Yeah. From around 127 to 107. Yeah. So I've been slowly trying to restore the weight I lost because being this skinny actually is aggravating my spine a lot, and it is causing my bones to hurt more because there's not any fat really to cushion anything, so I need to build everything back up. And that's also a big part of why I've been going to the gym, so I can build up strength and muscle on top of that. So it's a mix. I do need to gain fat back. However, I'm also trying to give myself a little strength, and some of the things I do at the gym also focus on my core instead of my back. So it's kind of akin to what I did in physical therapy, where I try to strengthen my core so my body doesn't rely as much on my spine to support it. My body obviously still is supported mainly by my spine. However, if your core is stronger, your body will also use that to support you quite a bit. So that is a big part of why I've been doing that. But I honestly have not had the energy to do much. I have been very ill, as I mentioned, and during the flare-up, all I could do was lay in bed or run to the bathroom. So I am doing my best, or at least trying to, and yeah. I've at least gotten my stomach to not reject or spit up food anymore, because that was happening because my lovely acid problem got so bad that it resisted my medication, and I was back to where I started 2 years ago in November, where I couldn't eat solid food. So a lot of milkshakes. Also the little baby food squeeze pouches. Yep. But now that I am working on getting better and it is the lovely spooky Halloween season, y'all are going to have a plethora of videos flung your way. I obviously did not make it for 31 days of Halloween because I have too much to do. But I will probably end up doing a 15 days of Halloween. Or at least 15 tutorials. Or as many as I can do. I'm going to try to do what I did last year and just do as many as I can. That way I can just fling a bunch. Because I have ideas, I have people besides myself whose faces I'm going to be painting. And yeah. Also, y'all are probably going to see a bunch of stuff from Nico too, because the woman is doing a 5 weeks of Halloween, which I am helping with, or at least trying my best to. But yeah, so stay tuned for much spookiness, as well as the vlog evidence of me running my first 5K. Hopefully I don't, like, fall over or anything. But I have been getting a lot of questions, a lot of worried humans, and just poking in general to see what's going on, so I thought I'd at least do a semi-condensed update. Because the big, long explanation was in the very first video, and it explains when I first got sick, what all's wrong with me in the beginning, and all that. So I didn't want to repeat all of that because I had already covered it in length. So this is more of just an update and why I've kind of been gone so much. It's literally because I have the energy to go to my day job and sleep and edit. Like, I've been pouring all of my energy into my photography stuff and creative things and some magazine submissions and planning more shoots and events, and it's just all going into that, and any remaining energy I just fall over and sleep. So, thank you, lovelies, for always being fabulous, and thank you to the outpouring of love I've been receiving on Instagram. You guys are so sweet. Some of you are models and colleagues I work with, some of you are friends, some of you are just various followers who are concerned I'm a keel over, but I really, really appreciate it. You guys are so wonderful, and I appreciate you so much. So yeah, I definitely did want to say that. But yeah, that's about it. I am still falling apart. I am trying my best. I have duct tape. Yeah. Expect more fabulousness and less sadness in the next little while. But as usual, all of the links to stalk me and also watch the aforementioned video are in the description below. Bonk the little subscribe button and baby bell if you want to see more videos from me and actually get notified whenever my inconsistent ass updates and uploads. But I love you guys dearly, and I'll see you next time. Bye.